Hello everybody, it's Lucas Mackintosh here and I'm back with some more Goldeneye 007 for the Nintendo 64 where I'm attempting to try and complete the game on 00 Agent mode. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch one of my retro Let's Play videos, I really appreciate it. If you enjoy my content and would like to see more, why not hit that subscribe button, because that way you'll be instantly notified every time I upload a new video, and I've got new content coming each and every single week. Okay, so this is pre-recorded gameplay I did the other night and I'm doing commentary over it as this level is a real pain. So I'm going to kind of show you what to do and what not to do, just like I did in many of my previous videos. It took me several attempts to finally crack, but I thought it would be interesting to put in some of my mistakes and my near misses as well. So I get to the point where I nearly kind of complete the level and I just fail. And I thought I'd like to include that in there. Okay, so let's get on with it. Let's get the briefing. Right, train level. Right, 00 Agent. So I've got to wait to catch up with myself, you see, because I'm watching my own footage. Here we are. We need to destroy brake units, rescue Natalia, locate Yanis' secret base, crack Boris's password, and then escape to safety. No easy task. Okay, the leader of Yanis, Alec Trevelyan, is holding Natalia hostage on his armoured train. We've lost experienced agents before in hostage situations. Keep a clear head, 007, and don't get sidetracked settling old scores. A train 007, pretty simple. Destroy the braking units in each carriage and the emergency system should bring it to a halt. Moneypenny, that girl again, James? Alright, so the train level is one of the hardest levels in GoldenEye anyway, on I think any difficulty. So it's not just because you've got a train full of carriages and enemies waiting to slaughter you, it's also because at the end there's a tense standoff between you, Alec Trevelyan, Umroth and Xenia, and you need to kind of know what to do at the end. It's not just a case of shooting Umroth and then you've got to laser through the floor, because you can do all that, but the problem is the game kind of wants you to shoot Xenia as well to give you extra time so that Natalia can crack the password. In other words, you only have a minute to do everything, but within the last 20 seconds she will crack the password if you shoot Xenia. If you don't, then you've only got about 4 seconds. Now I didn't know that until I actually went online. The only reason I looked it up was because I could get to the end of the level and I could get Bond out the carriage, but Natalia wouldn't come with me. So that's something I learned literally straight away. I was wondering why I couldn't complete the level. So yeah, I thought, as I said, it would be interesting to show you my attempts as well, rather than just see me complete the level, so you can see my progression. All in all, I was on this for about 3 hours, so I just kind of edited down into the best bits. So the first thing you've got to do really is just, you need to be really careful. You need as much health as possible, because you've got some more kind of advanced guards on this train. You've got standard and advanced guards, and the advanced guards sometimes change their patterns. They're not always in the same spot. Sometimes they'll literally rush out to you, sometimes they won't, so you've got to kind of be ready for anything. Also, it's very easy to run out of ammunition on this stage. As I said, the goal is essentially to see that. That's what I mean. What those guards in black, they always kind of come out sometimes, so you need to be ready for that. So I'm never really sure what kind of pattern I'm going to get. So yeah, you need to destroy all those brake units. That was the first one, and then that will bring the train to a halt. We need to destroy them all in order to gain access to the final room, because you can't get in without a key, and the key only becomes available after you destroy all the units and the guard comes out. And you need to destroy the guard in black, get the key, and then you gain access to Alec's carriage. I cannot tell you how difficult this was, and my heart was literally pounding like a rabbit. Every time I get to Alec Trevelyan, I didn't know what to do essentially. I knew I had to shoot Umroth, but I thought it was a bit daft that you have to kind of try and wing Xenia as well, just to get that extra time. I actually, as I said, I went online to an FAQ. And I was really surprised, because why would they decide to be so cryptic? But in any case, we're going to be doing this anyway. So this is the first video, and you're going to see most of my near misses here. And then in the second video is where I actually complete the level. So I just wanted to show you guys how much I progressed, because I found this level so frustrating. It's one of those where I spent about 2 hours on it and I could almost do it. I could feel myself almost getting through it, and then I had to stop and take a break. And I remember it was about 20 past 11. I thought, oh, I've got to go to bed. I thought, no, I just want another crack at Goldeneye. So I just turned it on, and like within my second attempt I'd actually done the level. So I was like, oh wow. So I was really surprised. Anyway, this level, you've got to be, again, so careful, because the guards can sometimes just come out the door when you least expect it. You need to get good enemy patterns. You know when you got a good pattern when you get multiple guards in black coming out. Most people might complain when those advanced guards all come out at once, but to me it's better, because I don't want them taking me by surprise. You also get standard guards as well, hiding in carriages, hiding in different rooms I should say, and that can make things difficult, so you kind of need to memorise the level. So most of your progression through this level will be by learning which guards are where and how to get through them. So yeah, as I said, health is paramount. I don't know if there's any body armor on this stage at all, so I just kind of got to do everything in one shot. So yeah, these guards are just buggers. Literal pain. See that? Oh, they winged me. I've got to be so careful now. Alright. There you go. Boom. I've got him. I think as soon as I go down the corridor, I'm sure there's a guard comes out of one of those rooms. I think the toilet or something. He comes out the carriage and there you are, yeah. He comes out the toilet, that was it. And he tries to attack me. So you have to watch out for things like that. You have to know that that's going to happen at certain points in this level. So there's another brake unit destroyed. There's another guard. There's a few more guards down there. Most of the doors on this train are locked. I don't know whether that's because Rare didn't decide to add any more stuff, like any more rooms or anything like that. It would have been nice for them to put some body armor on here though, that would have been sweet, as I mentioned, but the real skill is trying to do it as you are, I suppose. Right, there's another brake unit right there and it's easy to miss. It's right in front of you. So I've just got to get rid of these guards first. This is another one where a couple of guards are going to ambush you from a locked door, so take out the brake unit. They're gonna, so you have to kind of, so that's where kind of I want to be. I just want to make sure there's no more guards. So as soon as I go past, I think they're going to come out of one of those locked rooms. Yeah, I think I've just, no, I'm sure they come out. It's one of these rooms. I think I've got to go past it or something to get them out. Right, let's have a look. They come in. Yeah. See that? You have to watch out for that, because they can just like roast your health, and that's something you don't want. And the thing about the soldiers on this level is they're crafty. They're craftier than the soldiers on other levels, because they won't actually attack you all the time. They'll wait for you. They'll just wait for you to come out, and so you have to kind of, you can't go in all guns blazing, so you've got to use that to your advantage and make sure that you kind of try and conserve your health as much as possible. Now I've taken those two out, but I think there's like more guards right down there, so I'm just going to wait for them to come out. Oh my god. Right, check my health. I've just got about half health. So as I do this, I kind of keep checking my watch each time, because I want to make sure I've got enough health. Although when I finally do this, kind of in the next video, I don't have any health at all, hardly, at the end, so I think I just get by the skin of my teeth. I honestly thought I was going to die as I was running, and it just seemed like that chase, like that sequence when Bond and Natalia escape from the train, it just seems to take ages, and you've got the bullets flying, and I'm pretty sure you can get hurt there. So I'm lucky that I was able to get through it all. Right, this guard here is a pain. There you go. So it's like, one thing you want to bear in mind is you're not timed. for the majority of this level. The only time that you are timed is at the very last bit when you've got 1 minute and you have to laser through the floor. I mean, that bit's really easy. It's just knowing, once you know you've got to hit Xenia, which I don't, and you will see that I don't know this in the subsequent attempts, then this mission becomes a lot easier because Natalia cracks the password much quicker. It makes no sense, but that's Rare's logic. But to be honest, I really started having fun. As frustrated as I was with this game, I remember thinking, do you know what? I'm having so much fun on this game. I'm loving it. You know, this game is like, I'm trying to think, how old is this game? Something like 24 years old, something like that. And it's still just as playable now. I mean, alright, it's like superseded by other first person shooters, but it's just absolutely one of the best games ever made. So I just shot one of those. I call them advanced guards because they're in black and they take more damage. There's about 5 of them, I think, and they all kind of, their patterns are totally random. Sometimes it'll be like 2 at a time or 1 at a time. Sometimes there's 2 in this room, sometimes there's 1, sometimes they're further on down the train. So I think there's like 2 here now. There you go. And I think another one runs in. See that? So you have to be ready for that. That's what you need to, you have to expect the unexpected on this stage. That's my advice. Never friggin' take it for granted that, oh, there's no guards. Always be careful, and just, that's the main thing. You have to stay focused. And that's easier said than done when you've just done like 2 hours and you don't feel like doing any more, but you know you've got to because you've got a Let's Play channel. that's real pressure, and that was most of it. Like, I thought, well, if I don't do this, then I won't be able to carry on the Let's Play and people aren't going to see it, so that's kind of what keeps me going. Right, there's another guard I've just shot down. I think there's another one there, and he's right in there. So let me count, that's about 5 guards actually. There may even be, actually there might be about 7 guards. Tell a lie at this point, I'm not sure, something like that. But I know that when I shoot one, I'm sure that like when I shoot another brake unit, one tries to follow me, and the advanced guard tries to just run after me. So that's why I'm like turning back, because sometimes they can take you by surprise, and if you've got no health, they can just take you out of the game. See that? With a brake unit destroyed, I'm turning around because I know I'm going to get ambushed. See that? I told you. As soon as you shoot that brake unit, he comes for you. And I'm just making sure there's no more guards. I'm a little bit over cautious here, but it's just the way that I play the game. It's very exciting though. I remember as a kid finding this really, like, what an adrenaline rush this level is. You know, let me guys know what your favourite GoldenEye level is, and you know, what's the most difficult level on GoldenEye you've had problems with, and how did you overcome it? Let me know in your comment section below. I tell you, I've been watching lots of speedruns as well of GoldenEye, and I love that. It's my favourite thing to do, watching different people run this game. Me myself, I'm not a speedrunner. I wish I was. There's just too much going on. You get people who know this game so well. I suppose it's a bit like driving, that, you know, once you've been doing it for years and years, you just know every little thing. You know when to stop, when to brake, you know, with experience. And with this game, you learn everything about it. I will say I'm not a speedrunner, but I've got a lot better at the game. Like, now, learning how it plays and stuff, and you know, it's always a challenge to me, thinking, how can I get through this level? Right, there's another brake unit somewhere, and I'm not sure where it is. I can't remember. I think it's in here. I'm pretty sure it's, well, I can't see it. Is it? I think it might be behind me. But anyway, any more guards? No? Okay. Now you see there's a locked door. That is where Alec Trevelyan is. He's in that room. You need a key. Unfortunately, we can't get in there. So we need to figure this out somehow. Oh, there it is. It was right behind me. And once you do that, the train screeches to a halt. And there's like 2 more guards, or a guard. and one of them's got a key. I always just presume that there's like more guards than there are, just in case. Now these guards won't always come after you, they will wait for you just like the regular guards. So I'm just going to be super careful, and I'm just going to have a sip of my coffee. Hope you guys don't mind. There he is, and I think there's another one behind him. See that? Yes. Now you need to take them out. There's a key. Once you've got the key, you can get in to the door. Now this is where I mess up. See that? You go in and Trevelyan says that's close enough. Now you have to wait for him to say it. Two targets, time for one shot, the girl or the mission. Once he says that, you can now shoot Umroth, but you need to shoot Xenia as well. And this is why I kind of fail this time, because I don't realise that I've got to shoot Xenia. But this bit I can do no problem. I can laser through the floor, even though I'm like stressing. I want to do it before the timer starts. If you do it straight away, you can get a head start, and then when the timer begins you'll have less time, more time I should say, to get through the floor. So that's why I always get on with it straight away. Just like in the film, you laser through the floor. Oh come on. See that? I've got more than enough time now to do it. So right, so this is where it kind of goes wrong. It says Boris is still backing up his files. I can find out where they're going. So Natalia has to try and crack his password, and there's just not enough time though. He's in Cuba. So yeah, you can see that there's still a few more objectives. It's just basically getting Natalia and making sure she's safe. See, she actually says now if I had a bit more time, and there is no time. Now if I had just had time to crack his password. There isn't time. We've got to go. There is no time. Oh god. See, so I think that I've done it. So, and see that? It says Natalia's dead. So there's just not enough time to do it. It's ridiculous. But that wasn't bad. That was actually pretty good. So I'm like, how did I fail? You know, I just think that's a bit unfair. But anyway, it's just the way the game is. Right, this is going to be attempt number, is it 2 or 3 now, I think. Try and get through this. You can see I'm getting much better, but it's just the end bit I struggle with. So keep trying. As I said, I wanted to put my previous attempts in as well. Show you guys how I learnt the level and stuff, because when I first started this level I was just learning it, just trying to learn what the gods did. And I tell you what, I've eat, breathed and slept Goldeneye N64 for the past 6 months now, and I never get tired of this game. It's just incredible. Like I said, my main aim for this channel is to get this done on double agent mode. That's it. I'm not concerned with the bonus levels whatsoever. I mean, I may do them at some point, but my goal as a kid was to do this on the highest difficulty setting possible. But I was just never that good, and I never really had enough time to devote myself to the game because I didn't know how it played. If I'd known how it played, then I would have kind of worked out a strategy and stuff, but I could never kind of get it. And most of the time I just spend shooting really wildly, and you can't do that on this game. You have to be really careful and take your time and aim properly, because if you shoot willy-nilly you're going to run out of ammo, and it can be very difficult. So when there's a bunch of enemies and they shoot you, you've got no ammo. You can slap them, I suppose, but you may end up losing unnecessary health. This bit annoys me as well. Every time I shoot through that little alcove, I suppose, or that little nook to get the guards, I always get shot and shot forward. And I don't know why that is. But I think I've got rid of all the guards here, but I need to be on point and be careful. Right, let's get this brake unit. As soon as you destroy it, this door opens and a guard comes. So it's like the game's programmed to work when Bond does certain things. Certain guards will come at you. Right, is there any more? Oh, I'm getting out of here. Is there any more ammunition? Yeah. So I'm literally, this is what I mean, so I'm running out. I need to get these guards. I can't see them for one. See, they're just waiting for me now behind the door. The door opens. So we'll get rid of them. We'll slap that one to death, there you go. Well, we've got a little bit of ammo now, so. And there's some guards running. There we go. Any more? Oh yeah, he's come out there, so that's good because we don't want him taking me by surprise. So that's lured him out. So the enemies seem to react differently depending on what Bond does. It's never a set pattern sometimes. So a lot of the time it's all about getting a good enemy pattern, and I've discovered that throughout this game. If you can just you kind of got to get lucky. And occasionally you will. That's why sometimes I kind of start again. Sometimes during a level, because I know it's just not going to be a good enemy pattern. I'm probably going to get slaughtered. Alright. There's another guy. I don't know whether I'm going to get surprised again, but I just want to make sure that I don't. I think I'm alright actually. Right. Now you see that all of a sudden the guards decided to join the party. I've destroyed the next brake unit and more guards are appearing. Okay, are they coming for me? I think they are. Yeah, I can just about make them out. That's why this level's so much fun. I mean, it's frustrating, but you can have so much fun with the guards here. There we go. I'm just going to do everything very cautiously. Oh, hello. Yeah, I saw you, mate. Right, is there any more? Yeah. I don't know if they're going to run. Yeah, that was good, guy. Finally got a face shot, and there's like another guard just in that corridor there. Right, is there any more? Yeah, I think they're going to try and surprise me. I think they're going to come from that one carriage or that one room. Hello guards, where are you? Yeah, we'll get in this little compartment here. There we go. And I know there's another one. I'm sure there's like two in that one room he's just come from. I'm just trying to get in there. There's a guard right down at the end of the corridor, so be super careful. Alright, my health isn't bad. You see that? He's poking through the door, so that's how I know that he's there. Let's have a butcher's. Yeah. Nice. I think I've cleared this area out. There's just that guy down there, so we'll get rid of him. There you go, boom. Good. Right, now this is where the guards in black come, the Imperial Guards. As I said, there's quite a few of them, so if you can get at least 5 of them straight away, then that's good. Remember that one's, as soon as you destroy it, I think the second to last brake unit, one's going to chase you, one's going to ambush you from behind, so you need to watch out for that. So, yeah, I've got rid of 2, and that's good. So that might mean that there's only 1 in the room. If there's 2 in the room, that might be good because I can get rid of 2 of them. Let me just have a butcher's. There might be none in the room. Ah, there is 1. Okay, so that's 3. Now, 1 might run now. think one might run towards my position, I don't know. Oh god, see that? There's actually two. Alright. Or three even. See what I mean? Expect the unexpected. I didn't know that was going. Oh, four. See that? Now, believe it or not, this is a good thing because it gets rid of them. So I'd rather take them all out at once than have to do them. I mean, doing them one by one would probably be good, but I'd probably end up getting slaughtered. Right, where is he? There he is. Goodbye.